Two left feet, sorry. I'm English, two left feet. We don't dance.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out
Okay.
eventually.
No problem.
But good to have you on the set. How
Thank
you
you.
doing?
Fantastic.
Superstar?
Well, okay.
Do you get that? Do you get that a lot? Like people see you and they're like, "Oh my God, you cooked for President Bush."
Yeah, President Bush, Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela.
Wow.
Elton John, and that. So,
Wait,
yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah, well, we'll come to that. So,
I love Candle in the Wind.
Yeah.
When you were cooking for him, had he recorded that yet?
Yes. No,
He
that was
had.
already. Yeah, that was already done.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
so-
him then. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
When did this start for you?
Okay, so I studied in the UK. I'm British, so I studied in the UK. And to be honest with you, I didn't do very well at school. And my father said to me, listen, you've got one chance. So, and I loved cooking with my mum.
Okay.
And my dad says, why don't you become a chef? You'll never be out of a job. Everyone needs to eat. So, yeah, so I went to catering college, and then from being like the bottom of the class, I was like at the top of the class. And
Wow.
I had a passion for it. And then I'd moved up, got all my qualifications, then started going into hotels.
Okay.
And then worked my way up.
But all this was in the UK.
In the UK, yeah.
But at what point did you move to Africa? Because you're a South African native, literally a resident now.
Yeah, I've lived in South Africa basically more my life than I did the UK. So
Why did you move?
Have you been to the UK? It's so cold.
I have.
So,
I'm
yeah,
just wondering.
No, so I left there when I was 21.
Okay.
21, 22. Then I did go back to South. Back to the UK. And then decided I didn't like it anymore, so then I moved back to SA with my family.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
This was after visiting SA for a while.
Yeah, so
What did
I
you
worked,
love about the place?
It's Cape Town. Everyone loves Cape
Oh
Town.
yeah. Oh yes, yes, yes.
You've got the
yes.
ocean,
town is
you've got
good.
the mountain, and that. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what sold it to me.
So is that where you started working at the hotel? So you had already done a bit
I'd
of
already
that?
started hotels in London,
Okay.
and near my hometown.
Okay.
And then so then I started again in Cape Town, and then I had the opportunity to start my own business.
Okay.
So I was doing all the private jets that were landing in Cape Town International. So that's how I managed to end up cooking for a lot of the stars and things like that on their private jets when they came to Cape Town. And,
Okay.
And so there's quite a few.
Who was the first biggest star that you cooked for? I mean, like you got that deal or gig and you were like, wow, I've
Okay, so
arrived.
the first one I did was 50 Cent when he came to South Africa.
You're kidding!
So yeah.
Can we replay that? I mean, I wish I was there. You
So,
cooked
yeah,
for him?
Yeah, so we cooked for him. It was that was probably one of the most stressful catering on that
Why?
front, because him being American, they wanted all like McDonald's and things like that,
Yeah.
and some other food. So I had to organise McDonald's to come and that. And so before then it wasn't 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I had to sort things out from there, and then plus we did other food for them as well. So.
Okay. And then after 50?
50 Cent, and then it was Justin Bieber came down to Cape Town for his concert.
Okay.
So ended up, I did some of his catering.
Okay.
And then when they filmed Invictus, and that, so yeah. It
You
was,
catered for them?
Yeah, catered for Clint Eastwood, Matt Damon, and all the team.
You've met all those people?
Met them all, yeah.
Oh my days.
So yeah, so it's fantastic.
That's
it's
beautiful.
Great. That's why being a chef, you get exposed to these kind of things. And
Yeah.
I wish more people would get into the industry, because it's fun. You have fun and you work hard and you get to meet people.
Yeah.
And that. So
But it's not that simple.
No, it's not simple. It's hard work.
You don't just wake up one morning and you're cooking for
No,
Clint
no.
Eastwood. It doesn't just happen.
No, exactly. No, you
Yeah.
have to work your way up, and it does take a lot of time and a lot of energy and sleepless nights and
Yeah.
and long hours and that.
And you constantly have to come up with new recipes?
Correct. So basically, the World Wide Web is fantastic. So I'm forever trekking out the new trends, and then trying to follow the new trends and putting my own little style and things on. So yeah.
But that's the thing, you have to infuse a bit of African, cuisine into
Correct.
your English cuisine.
Correct.
And blend it with the rest of the world.
Correct.
How do you manage to do all that and still get something
Well, see,
tasty?
with me being from the UK, I don't like spicy food. So
Yeah.
I've learnt how to adapt some stuff of the Ghanaian way.
But push it off.
Yeah, yeah. So it's,
Yeah.
I can take it, but just in small amounts. Small amounts.
You still haven't hit that point.
I haven't hit the full blown part.
How many of you cannot eat without pepper? Like, apart from my director, pepper literally drinks pepper. So I don't know how many of you. Because I can eat if there's no pepper. It makes me nauseous.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think it's a very Ghanaian thing,
Yeah.
maybe.
And I
you
must
had
admit,
to learn
I've
that.
asked a lot of people, how do you get trained to eat that. And they said ever since they were like little kids,
Yeah.
they would be given a little bit. And that, so
Yeah, and then by the time you're old.
by the time you're old,
You eat
that's
a lot
it.
of
You've got the
pepper.
green chili and the chateau and everything on your...
Speaking of which, I would love to see what you'll do for us today. What are you making?
Okay, so we're going to do a nice, simple, healthy salad. So I'm going
Okay.
to do like an Asian slaw, and then with some soya prawns on top. So
I
very
see.
quick, simple, but it looked nice. And I want to incorporate a bit of garlic, so I'm going to present it in a local bowl.
Oh, I thought you were going to add jollof or bang.
No. So, yeah,
Okay.
so we're going to add a little different thing to it. So.
I see. Well, I'm ready to start cooking if you are. Are you ready
Right.
to start cooking? Let's do this. All right. So this is Chef Freeman. We're cooking right when we get back.